Young Thug out of jail. Salute to him. Congratulations. Was that trial? How long did that trial go on? People saying it's the longest trial in Atlanta history. That's interesting. I mean, I didn't see trials go on for 2 years, 3 years. How long was his going on? When did it start? I know it was a circus. I mean, like, my trial was, I've experienced a trial before, and it was a circus. But it only lasted like a week. Like, niggas had their minds made up quick at my situation. It didn't take them long at all to find out that, or to decide that they liked me. It was like, I like this guy right here. They didn't actually say that, but I'm just saying. So yeah, Young Thug is out of jail. Said he took a plea deal. You know what I mean? If they get, judging from the information that's been floating around, it's like, yo, the way it looks is like, I mean, the case was looking shaky. I wasn't following the case closely, but it was so big. Every once in a while, you know, the information was kind of forthstormy. The little Woody dude went viral. Like, he was hilarious in his antics and all of that. This, you know, like, some of my loved ones put me on to Lil Woody. Like, for a long time, like, he was like, yo, you need to blog on a Young Thug. I'm like, I'm not, nah, I don't know nothing about it. Like, you know, I'm not really, you know, I don't listen to Young Thug's music, not knowingly anyway. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit come on the radio, and you don't know who it is because, you know, it's hard to keep up. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying. But I mean, sidebar, I think Young Thug is talented. I did, like, you know, when somebody pointed out this was him, I'm like, oh, this is so. But yeah, I don't listen to it a lot, so I wasn't really tapped in, pause, with his situation. But what I'm seeing now, as I'm picking up the pieces off the internet floor, is that it was something along the lines of like 45 years. He like half on probation and half of it. This is a weird situation. I'm not reading it and all of that, so y'all gonna have to forgive me. What I've been hearing though is he served 5 years time served, is what they're saying, right? So a portion of his bid he already got in, and so, you know, with him accepting the plea deal, he gets to go home free today or that day, right? And that's pretty much what happened. And you know, a lot of people who've been speaking on the matter, they harping. I've been hearing a lot of people harping over, like, you know, he got 5 years. I mean, he got what, like 15 to 20 years on probation, federal probation that he got to do, or probably parole, whatever the case may be. They like, he not really free. Like, if he do something, they could just, you know, they could give him that whole, they gonna give him that 20 years or whatever it is he on parole. I'm here to tell you that that's very highly unlikely to happen. What they're gonna do, what they would do is they would nickel and dime him to death. They won't give him the 20. If he get caught hanging out with, you know, on parole, he ain't allowed on this probation, this federal probation or parole. He's probably not allowed to hang out with none of the criminals or alleged criminals that, you know, that he was known for hanging out with. If he get caught doing that, if he get caught like with drugs in the system, like if he get caught not reporting or whatever, they're not going to give him the whole 20 years. I mean, like, I'm not sure, but what I'm saying is, like, from being through this shit, you know, personally, well, not personally. I mean, like, I was on probation. I got violated wild times. They never locked me up though. Anyway, They will nickel and dime you. They'll give you they won't give you that 20 years, but they give you 30 days. They give you 90 days. They give you 6 months. They give you a year. And they got all this time to play with you. Like my older brother, my biological brother, I think son did like his bid was like a 1 to 4, something like that. 1.5 to 4.5. I gotta holler at him for confirmation. If I was filming this on my other phone, I would call him on this phone and see if I could find out for y'all right now in real time. But like his 1.5 to 4.5, they nickel and dime my brother so long, they got about 10 years out of him. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the tricky thing. It's like, yo, you'll go out, you caught with some, fail a piss test or whatever. 6 months you. And I'm not sure how it works, but like I don't know what, like they give you the 6 months, and what they do, they take I'm not sure how they do it. Like how they get all them years out of that 1.5 to 4.5. Like it's weird how they do it, but he ended up giving them more years than that because of them nickel and diming him for petty violations and all of that. But so yeah, that's that. What I like about this is what I found noteworthy is the fact that usually, like when you take a deal, whenever you take a deal, when you convicted of, when you cop out, when you do that, the judge will sit there. He runs through this whole speech and this list of questions that he has for you. You know what I mean? And included in these questions, it'd be like, yo, are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty? You understand what I'm saying? They make sure they do that because, and I'm here to tell you, bruh, you don't have, listen, keep it 100. If it's you, keep it 100. No, that's not why I'm pleading guilty. I'm pleading guilty because you understand what I'm saying? Like, because this is the blah, 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 blah. I don't see no other way. Whatever it is. I was promised this, that, and the third. I'm going to tell you this. Like, one time I seen the judge, I was in a courtroom and I seen, it was this dude who barely understood English, right? His English was bad. He couldn't, Latin dude, right? And he was copping out. And the judge was asking him those questions, right? Just to make sure this is what you want to do, right? You barely understand English. Make sure you know what it is you want to do. Make sure nobody ain't lie to you to get you to do this and none of that. And because this little nigga English was so bad, like he couldn't really understand what the judge was asking him, or at least that was the vibe he gave off. The judge couldn't accept the plea. He was like, I'm not doing this. Nah. You understand what I'm saying? And I had never saw that before, but I learned from it. You know what I mean? Because what I did see before is every time a nigga, because I copped out before. Many niggas, I seen niggas, you sit in the courtroom long enough, you'll see, go to court to support your homeboy. You sit there, you'll see 10 niggas cop out before your homeboy come out, right? And they always ask those same questions, like, are you taking this guilty plea because you in fact are guilty and blah 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 and certain other shit. The position, like I didn't see that part of Young Thug's situation happen, but I know after the fact, his lawyers, they not taking that position. They like, nah, B. Pause. They like, nah, B. We not doing that. He took this plea because he wanted to go home. Period. Not because he's guilty. You niggas was shucking and jiving, twisting up the whole situation, all the facts. Y'all niggas got caught lying. Y'all got caught doing this, that, and the third. So he's not giving you that. Because when you give them that, like, yeah, I am actually guilty, you ruin any future retractions. Like any future chances at an appeal, even though when you cop out, you're not supposed to, you don't get no appeal after you cop out. But what if a law changed tomorrow? You understand what I'm saying? What if a law changed tomorrow and then they decide they want to retroactively correct some shit? You understand what I'm saying? You can't be on camera talking about Nah, no, like you can't be on camera talking about. I mean, you can't be on record talking about, yes, I'm taking this plea because I am actually guilty. I actually did do this, and so on and so forth. So they sticking to their guns like, nah, nigga, he ain't do this. Only reason we taking this because y'all want to play with his time, and y'all would continue to play with his time for as long as y'all possibly can, knowing that y'all dead ass wrong, right? And kind of looks like they know they dead ass wrong, because why give him a sentence? Why give him a plea offer where he could come home right now as guilty as y'all thought he was? Y'all was trying to give him 45 years to life or something like that. And now all of a sudden, y'all, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about none of the technicalities. A nigga you was about to send, a nigga you thought was bad enough to go away for 45 years, ending up with 5 years or time served, that's saying that your case was trash. He was like he damn near was probably innocent. I mean, I know nobody's probably, everybody watching this probably is under the assumption of the belief that Young Thug and them really was in the streets and all of that. But what I'm trying to say is, if you wanted to give me 45 years, right, and you end up letting me get out of here with 5 or time served, then your case was weak. You couldn't, you probably, if I would have kept pushing you, I would have probably got nothing, no time, not guilty. You saw that chink in your armor, and you was like, all right, we got to save face. We want the conviction on our record is more important than the time on his record. So boom, let's give him this. And y'all suckers for that, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad the homie is free. You know what I mean? I'm glad he's free. Congratulations. Congratulations to anybody. I'm in my mind right now, I'm thinking of all of the people who be like, yo, we congratulate niggas who come home from jail. We don't congratulate niggas who graduate from college and all that. Technically, they the same thing. But congratulations to anybody who just, you know what I'm saying, who passed the test, got a good grade, you know what I'm saying. What part of, if you graduated in the last year, whatever, you're about to graduate this year, y'all get some y'all mean you heard too. And welcome to the nation, y'all. I'm your host, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. I'm your it's Monster Nation, that is. I'm Monster Man Rocco, aka Rockness Man Monster. I'm the landlord. I'm the tour guide. I'm your president. I'm the king around here. I'm the owner, tenant, the janitor. I'm off the damn floor with you. If you don't follow the rules around here, the rules are as follows. You gotta like some stuff. You gotta comment on some stuff. You gotta subscribe. You really gotta subscribe. You know what I mean? Share. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, excuse me, leave us a super thanks or Cash App. We actually prefer the Cash App, but do your thing. The Cash App tag will be in the description, along with the Bandcamp link, where I got wow raps, mixtapes. Slang and Rock Volume 2 just dropped. That's on the Bandcamp link. The Slang and Rock Volume 1 is there too. Shell Shock, Rockin' Out West, the very best of the Monster Mondays, freestyles, and the songs. They all at the other end of that link. Crownsville is out right now. It's on all digital streaming platforms. It's an album with me and the bro Rusty Jukes. You know what I mean? We got 3 videos out. Off of there, What You Call Strength, with the whole boot camp. Sean Lives On, and Crownsville, the title song. So y'all go run those numbers up. Also, I got another song out, a solo dolo song called BCC. BCC, but it's me solo. You understand what I'm saying? It's BCC of the song. Big Currency Control. That's out right now. The video is on this platform, on Monster Nation. So you can click out of here and go run. And as a matter of fact, I put the video in one of these boxes, wherever the boxes be around it. You know what I'm saying? Pause, if applicable. But yeah, that's it. That's out. Yeah. Anything else? Am I forgetting something? Yeah, I think that's it. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 peace signs and rock on. Rock. gone. He's not going to get 20 years for a stupid violation. You understand what I'm saying? Only way he's going to get that 20 years, he have to do that is if he actually do a real crime, in which case he'll get that 20 years plus the time of the new crime he committed. He ain't going to get 20 years for a dirty urine. So relax. But he's still not free. But he's free, something like it.